Quick Show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 8, Escape from Cloud Cuckoo Land story walkthrough. We're also going to check out the special requirement, which is 30,000 studs. We're going to pick up the You Can't Build Them All at Once trophy achievement. And we got a little bonus info, the 2x red brick multiplier. So most of you are familiar with the red brick multipliers, but just in case you're not, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about it and show you how to get there as well. So here we are, just moving along in Cloud Cuckoo Land. And over on the, kind of the right-hand side or middle or left, depending on where you start or where you are, there is a giant portal. It's a rainbow portal, and you can access it by walking up and hitting the action button. This gives you the opportunity to travel to different worlds. They're only the worlds you've completed, though, so you can't go to any future worlds. You can only go to the past. It's like Back to the Future all over again, which I still think would be an excellent Lego game. I would play that till my fingers were all blistered. But anyways, we are moving back to Bricksburg, which is the first area of our engagement, and we're going to make our way. There's a giant police station, which you probably remember climbing all the way to the top to start a level earlier. We're going to go across the street. So here's the police station with the bedazzled wall. It says My Stuff on the side. It's right there. Cross the street and make your way all the way over to the corner here. And you can see there is I want to say a Gandalf, but it's Petruvius. We're going to go ahead and do our special knock. Knock, knock. It would have been cool if they did knock, knock jokes along the way, too, instead of just a ching, ching, ching. Would have been like, knock, knock, who's there? You know, and if you got it wrong, he said the wrong answer or something, that would have been a cool mechanic. See, I could add all sorts of fun to this game. Oh, yeah. All right, so once you get the knock correct, hopefully a third time is a charm for you, go ahead and walk in and get upstairs. And once you're up there, destroy the little item that's there. That'll drop some bricks for you with a nice little tight pants Joey tight walk. We'll fall to our death and get electrocuted. And we'll try that again. Let's try that again. Alright, so we're making it across this time. And we find ourselves with a switch, which we can flip it. Flip, 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 Philadelphia. And it'll drop down a big crane that gives a platform for us to go down below. I failed to mention that you will need Emmett for this, so don't just grab any character and go up there. We actually did hopefully a nice smooth edit there to alleviate any of our foul-ups from, look, Unikitty's already up here. We got Benny over on the other side. So anyways, get Emmett up there. He'll go ahead and fix the flashing terminal there, and it'll then make that crane freak out and toss that big box over into the other side of the park. We could drop down and head our way over there. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I'm trying not to get too many studs yet because of the fact that we're about ready to have a multiplier that'll double every single one of those studs. So I kind of recommend it too. That's why I didn't grab the bluesy. You know me, I'm a pretty much the biggest stud whore you've probably ever met. So that being said, it's weird for me to just not go and drop everything I'm doing and run for the blue. And I would have tried to avoid getting those out of the way for these gold and silvers, but they were just kind of there. So anyways, I kind of freak out here for a second because I'm not exactly sure what to do. As you can tell, it's wanting you to seat this box into the front side or the whatever side of the fountain here. And I can't quite get it. And from every angle that the camera shows me, it looks like I'm spot on, like ready to go. It just needs to push in. But I can't push it in. Well, it turns out if you look really carefully, I am just ever so slightly off. And so I switch on over to Batman, and I'm able to swim. You see how I moved it just a little tiny bit? So you might run into that as well. Once you get it placed into the fountain there, you are actually eligible to go ahead and purchase the red brick that gives you the 2x multiplier. So it costs you 250,000. It's a lot, but not really if you've been following our directions and saving your studage. So we'll go ahead and turn that on now and look, as promised, blue stud. So you know what I mean? This is where it's at. You can use your batarang to kind of toss things around and collect them all fast, but every stud you get from now on is now doubled. So if this is your first Lego game, then you're welcome. If that's old news to you, then, well, hopefully I showed you where to get the red brick. And, hey, head on over to HappyThumbsGaming.com. We have a trophy achievement guide for this game that's already done. Basically, everything you could want to know about characters, what does what. If you need to know who does fire, we got that. You want to know whatever. Doug did a really good job of putting a guide together for this game. A lot of you guys have used the Marvel guide and maybe even the Pirates of the Caribbean guide. And he does a great job. So make sure you get over there and view it. And if you get a chance, make sure you drop by our Facebook and tell him, good job, Doug. Good job, Doug. That might be a new sticker. Put that on a t-shirt. All right, so we'll switch back over to Cloud Cuckoo Land because that's where we're going. We're going cuckoo. And yeah, make sure that one little fun fact for you too. Every time you save and quit and move or leave the game, you will have to turn your multipliers back on. So just go to the options as we showed you there, turn that bad boy on, and get your Booyaka Showin' on. Alright, so as most of you probably have heard me say in previous levels, we've removed all the main cutscenes, and we're even dubbing over most of the audio here because a lot of it's copyrighted. It's taken straight from the movie, and they mean business with them copyrights, so we don't want to piss anybody off. We're going to keep it real, and we had a little premature abatulation over here. We're not ready to go up top here. We got to wait a little bit, but we'll come back to that here in a minute. For you mini-kit finders who are looking for mini-kits and such, you're going to see a couple of them along the way here. We're not going to grab those gold instruction manuals quite yet because we're going to save them for the free play. But because we have our 2x stud multiplier on, we want to sneak down here. There is a purple stud on the other side of that gold manual that you saw for a brief second down there on the left-hand side of your screen. And I think Doug refers to this as the left wing and the right wing of the ship. Although technically it's like the nose and the tail. It's still kind of perceived as the left and the right, at least for the majority of this. You'll see what I mean later when the level advances. So, Doug, I love you. It's still right. I'm not wrong. You're not wrong. It's all good. People will get it. But technically, it's the nose and the tail. And, all right, so butt slams to take out the robots. That seems to be the most effective no matter what character you are. And it took me a minute to figure out what I was doing, and I actually even restarted the level and came back. So it was nice and fresh for you. But you want to jump up top here so that you know, or with wild style, and then you're going to go ahead and smoke them out. Not the Snoop Dogg style, the old charcoal smoke to the face style. Ah, and there we go. It then presents us with the next objective, which will be to get up top with Batman. Ka-shing! Pow! Pow! Anybody watch the old Batmans? Like the old Batmans? Alright, use your Master Builder skills to go ahead and build here. And it'd be really cool if he made like the old Adam West Batmobile or something. Oh, that'd be pretty booyaka show. Alright, so Batman's done his deed. He's out of here. He even makes a comment that he only works in black and sometimes really dark gray bricks, which is hilarious and totally true, and a quote directly from the movie. Not that I have seen the movie and spoiled that for you, or wait, I just did. Alright, so robots firing up top. Pew, 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 pew. And we're going to go ahead. We're not sure exactly what is ahead of us for this level, so we do go ahead and get all these studs back here. Hey, it's 2x now. It's 2x. And we're only halfway on the... at this point, we didn't know what the special rating was. I mean, we did. We didn't want to spoil it for ourselves. Although all the information is available to us before we play, we like to kind of leave some element of surprise to us. So we didn't look, but 30,000 was what we're after, and we're almost there. We're already to 20K, and that's because of the 2x multiplier. Keep in mind that if you don't have the 2x multiplier, yeah, you don't have enough money to go get it. I would go run around from area to area and just, you know, stud whore it up and grab as much as you can, because that's what it's all about. Money, 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 money. Alright, some more robots. Some robot bots. Alright, okay. Not quite anything spectacular over here. We do destroy a few more things. Ooh, we see another blue stud over here. So we'll go ahead and not get the blue stud right now. No, I'm just kidding. We go back and we get it. We can't leave ourselves a blue stud. We just don't get it right this second. Alright, so I was a little confused on what I'm supposed to be doing, but truth be told, I should have stayed up there and fought the boss right off the bat. I was too worried about them studs. Like Pokemon, gotta get them all, gotta get them all. Alright, there's a master build spot. Go ahead and link up the 3 elements of the ship. And get your on. And she builds the computer terminal that will allow Benny. I love it. I love Charlie Day. He played this part because I just love how excitable and crazy he is. Ooh, and everything is awesome. Alright, and here we go. Another computer terminal. These are all fairly easy if you've ever played Pac-Man, and anybody over the age of probably 10 has almost guaranteed played Pac-Man. Anybody a little bit lower than that, I don't know. It might get a little questionable. But regardless, this is kind of like a page out of my childhood book. And if you haven't figured it out yet, the the amount of studs you get, like the gold and the silver, make you go a little bit faster, but the blues actually make you go really fast. And then the purples, of course, make you go even faster, but only for a short period of time. And once you get them all, you're going to hop in there. Got to get them all. Hop in there and then spam the action button, which happened to be circle for the PlayStation. And what would it be? B. Duh. B probably for the Xbox, right? Alright, so we got a little bit of a scene there with the micromanager. And then we got donned the task of reorganizing the part of the chessboard over here. So get that on. And a little fun fact for you, I was actually a big-time chess player when I was a kid. I actually went to a couple state championships playing chess. It sounds really funny, but I didn't win anything. I never did win. But I did make it there a couple times. 2 years in a row. It was pretty sweet. Sort of. It's pretty much geekdom at its best, right? Being a chess player. Okie day. So here we go. This is like a rainbow bright nightmare here. Not sure what's going on with our vehicle, but we have one more objective up top to take care of. As you can see, it's the rainbow. And we will take out a couple robots and make our way to the back of the ship, which you can see is now different. So, truth be told, we missed out on that bluesy that we told you we were going to get. But we adapted a new area, and there's quite a few more things that we can grab, much more studdage to obtain. And don't fall off. It's a long step down. Alright, and there is the first of what I believe is 5 rainbow bricks that you got to build up for one of the gold instruction manuals, or mini kit for you old schoolers. And here's one of the other ones right here. I'm like, what is this? Except for it's not for that. This is actually some rainbow bricks that build some bedazzle. It's a bedazzler! That's what it is. So now that that's been all bedazzled, we can use wild style. It's kind of a tricky jump. I'll be honest with you. As you can see, I struggle with it just a little bit. I do make it on over, and then all those laser beams, pew 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 pew. You gotta watch out for those. And here's another big dandelion. Those make me sneeze. I don't know about you guys, but real dandelions make me sneeze. Not the Lego ones. I'm cool with the Lego ones. That's pretty nice. We build that up. It's a little terminal there, huh? Alright, we're not quite sure what to do with it, but we clearly need to spin the win. And it drops it. Look at that. Smack. It's like a booyaka shot to the back of the hand. Or back of the face. Back of the hand. And look at Rage Kitten. Love me some Rage Kitty. Although, again, she does not seem to be as effective as the old butt slam from any character, including even Unikitty. I find that just doing the butt slam does faster. You do actually cha-cha each one of those guys, at a time. So you're getting 2 or 3 cha-chas in, but still, butt slam takes them out sometimes 2 and 3 at a time. One butt slam. So, gotta be honest, that's gonna win for me. There's a couple of silver objects in the back. There's also one right in front of us there to the left. We'll get to those in a minute. There's a little laser beam. Ooh, there's a bluesy hiding behind that box. Make sure you sneak back there and grab that. And, ooh. Transform into Unikitty from Rage Kitty. And now we're bouncing around, collecting the last couple studs. So here's one of those, one of 3. My bad. So you only need 3 of those guys. And I wanted to get 1 just to get a couple studs, even though we already have our requirement. But now we can see we have to get up on top, too. So we'll make our way over there. Ba-bounce, ba-bounce, ba-bounce. Except for we got rockets shooting at us now. And the whole goal here is we have to have the Rocketeers blow up those 3 silver objects that you can see are now at the top of the screen there. I'm not sure why I ran back right now. I was a little confused, and Benny's kind of having a meltdown, a little midlife crisis. I mean, I guess this whole character is kind of a midlife crisis, but so we got to stand, and this is kind of a pain because these Rocketeers, they've got terrible aim. Like, I got 1 and 2, and like, watch this. How many rockets does it take? 2. It's like that old commercial. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? There's 4, 5. I move this character 6. What do you think? Placing bets on 7? Nope, not 7. What about 8? Can I get an 8? Nope, not 8. What about 9? Nope. Where are you going with those, buddy? Quit shooting at Benny. He's not even a part of this ridiculousness. There's 10. Oh, 11 is the magic number. So, yeah, hopefully you guys don't have as much trouble with that. I mean, I guess, what, it was 10 seconds. Not a big deal, but Still kind of a weird scenario. I was starting to wonder if I was ever gonna get it. Here we go. Make ourselves around the board again this time. A little bit easier. The map's a little bit easier to control. And you know, I'm using my old Pac-Man methods here, kind of getting stuff on the insides away from the big dots, because in Pac-Man, remember, the big dots make you grow and you can eat the ghosts and whatever. So I always try to get as many as I could without using the big ones to go like invincible or into Pac-Man eat you up style. And one note too, you can actually hop on the finishing spot over there and use that as part of transportation. Like, you'll see me hop over it right now. I could have gone up and around, but I wanted to make my way all the way up and over so I could get them all. Got to get them all. And we'll go ahead and grab the Poiple. And we're not sure what he's doing. Oh, he's coming after us. Oh, wait, he's coming after us. Oh, psych. All right, we'll sneak in there. Backdoor him. Snurf, snurf. Spam that button. Spam, spam, spam. And then we melt back into reality, which is kind of a weird reality, too. It's very colorful. I got to say, I like Cloud Cuckoo Land the best so far. And now what we've done is we've actually attacked the computer system and taken control of one of the drone robots. And what you needed to do is shoot that silver box in the back that we showed you earlier. So blast that sucker, and now it drops. Now we got a cuckoo clock and a couple micromanagers. They're not very thrilled. They're shooting some lasers at us. And alright, so we got to build some blocks with rainbow bricks. And then we fly up on a little butterfly. And of course, there's the third flag right there. We showed you the one out on the far left early, and we showed the far right one just a second ago. And there's number 3. So you got to build them back up. You don't just knock them over. And all right, we're getting pretty close to the end of the level here, peeps. So hopefully you found it helpful and exciting. You get to see me run up this little runway twice, because I actually fall like a noob here in a second. Watch this. It's like, what am I doing over here? Am I just grabbing this? Or clearly I need to get up on the top middle, but I fell on the top right, which now I can't get up on the top middle because it's too far. So I gotta go make the run around Candy Cane Land all over again. It is kind of like Candyland on acid, right? Kind of seeing things, hallucinating. Still pretty cool. And look at that, we got all sorts of stuff. So I figured, hey, if I'm gonna go back and get all the stuff, might as well milk the studs, right? Use my rainbow fireballs, my rainbow halitosis. And we'll jump on over. Whee! I made it this time. Failing would have been terrible. And now that we're up here, we gotta destroy. Well, we gotta use our master build and target all 3 of the items, and then get your. Yeah, this is crazy seeing a unicorn cat build things at high speeds. I'm sure that's probably illegal in at least 16 states. But you never know. You never know. And all right, so we got the rainbow complete. We see the back tail drop off, and oh, look what I see. I see a bluesy. So the problem is that's the end of the level. Oh, bummer deal. It teased us. So, booyakashow! You can't build them all at once. Trophy achievement. We also got a couple of characters. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, it's been told to me that by the end of the story mode, we will have all of the characters unlocked. We still have to purchase a lot of them, but we will have them all unlocked. So there's the caveman. He's actually the access to your next red brick multiplier if you're going after the multipliers, which we recommend you do that right away so that you have more money than you know what to do with. There's nothing worse than being stuck without money and having to go farm some studs. Farming studs is not what I call a fun afternoon. So everything is awesome. We got no pants, we got no mini kits or gold instruction manuals. We did get the special, so we got a gold brick for completing and for the special. So we're still a long ways out on those gold bricks, but they'll all come in here pretty soon. So that's going to go ahead and wrap up Level 8 Escape from Cloud Cuckoo Land story walkthrough. We grabbed a trophy achievement. We showed you where the red brick ×2 multiplier was. Hopefully you found it entertaining and maybe even a little bit helpful. And hey, who knows? Maybe you found Doug's trophy achievement guide helpful. If you did, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. Totally missed my cue on that if you guys saw that. I'm a little behind. It's all right, though. HappyThumbsGaming.com is available too. We got our store open. The Booyakashow stickers are now available. The Thumbie stickers are now available. We got combo packs. I got a new design that's going to be out probably at the end of next week too. So if this is a video like months down the road that you're watching, then check our store. We probably have some more stickers and some more items. I got to give credit to old Snug Trouser. He gave me a good idea today, so hopefully it'll come to life soon. As always, until next time,